Yo, what's up guys? After collecting every Mystic skill in Where Winds Meet, I've tried them all out and there are some that are significantly better than others. So today I want to share some of the best ones that you might want to try using. I'm going to show the ones that are best in open world and boss fights, and then some of the ones that are best in PvP arenas. So let's get straight into this. I'll show you what they look like and what situations they're best for, and then I'll show you exactly where to get them. Okay, so let's get straight into this with my personal favorite at number 1 is Ghost Bind. Now what this does is it freezes everyone around you. You've got 3 enemies in front of you, you've got 5 enemies in front of you, you just press one button and they all get frozen. It also takes a massive chunk out of their bar so you can get your finisher off really fast. This will make any sort of AoE you do in the game, whether that's clearing outposts, stuff during the campaign, or anything you're trying to farm, so much easier because you're doing half the work with one ability. To get Ghost Bind, it's really easy. All you have to do is in the second zone, once you've unlocked the main city, which you do very early on in the, once you get to the second zone, is come to the very southeast, the very bottom right corner of the city in the Forsaken Quarter. And if you just go here where I've marked, it's kind of like east of the Forsaken Quarter's landmark, go east a little bit and just walk around here and somebody will beckon you. Somebody will like talk to you and you'll get notified that someone's trying to talk to you and there'll be a little question mark. You go over to the question mark and they will just give you the ability. It is one of the easiest to get once you've got the city unlocked. Okay, next up, if you're looking to do open world content, Veil of Stillness is a must-have. It literally makes you invisible. It is the ultimate assassin mystic skill. You can go into an outpost, go invisible, and just do all of the jumping from the roofs, taking out enemy stuff without ever being seen. You can literally stand in front of somebody, shoot a barrel, and they just won't detect you while you're doing it. It's really powerful and just makes any sort of open world farming a breeze. To get this, you want to be going to the southeast of Moonveil Peak. Go to the southeast of Moonveil Peak, and you see this sort of road that curves up. So it's in the first zone. At the top of this road, there is a small camp and a quest giver. Do the quest, you literally just take a few steps, and you do a skill theft, and you just learn it that easy. It's a really good one. It's not so good in like big fights or, bosses, but if you're looking to just do stuff in the open world, I'd highly recommend it. Okay, the next one I want to mention is just because it is pure fun. This is one of the most fun ones to use that I would highly recommend anybody to go and get just because it feels incredible to use. And once you upgrade it, it does start to do damage. So when you don't have it upgraded, it doesn't do that much and you might not think it's that good. But once you start upgrading it and doing the breakthroughs, it has this perk where it will do 10% more damage for each enemy it hits. So if you can cluster some enemies up and drop this giant horse meteor on them, it does so much damage. So to get this, you want to be going to this zone here. It's kind of at the top of the map, kind of this big swamp area. There is a campaign zone here in the swamp area called the Bodhi Sea. Now you want to do this area. Once you've finished it, you will then be able to go back and fight. So this guy here, what you will do is you will go into your wandering paths, you will go to your challenges, and in the campaign challenges, you can go Yi Wanshan here. You can click this, and it will show you that some of the loot you can get from him is Flaming Meteor. Now, the way these work is you have to fight the boss, and as you're fighting the boss, you have to parry the move you want to learn. So this one, for example, I will show it. It's when he jumps in the air, like you can see, and then comes down with the lance. Now, when he does that, he goes in the air and he comes down with like the spear, whatever he's using. When he comes down to hit you, if you can parry that, you gain 10% of the knowledge of that ability. So if you just keep fighting him, you can learn this really easily. What I did is just burst through phase 1 and then don't attack him in phase 2. Just parry everything in phase 2. It's a great chance to learn the fight as well. Just parry all of his attacks in phase 2 so you can keep parrying this big meteor. Do it enough and you'll unlock it. You should be able to do it in like 3 or 4 goes. Plus you do get the loot from him while you do this and you have a chance to get like, the cool cosmetics. You have a chance to get the outfit. So it's definitely worth doing. Now let's talk about big single target enemies with like 1 health bar or PvP fights where we just want to do a ton of single target damage. Now the number 1 choice here for me is Free Morph. This ability is wild. Ever since I've used it, it's been my favorite ability in the game. It's absolutely incredible. Now, this is not an easy one to get if you are just starting out, but I'll explain it. So what you need to do is in the first zone, you need to go into your exploration in the bottom left, and you need to hit 6,000, I believe. I think you have to get here. I think you have to get to 6,000, which would be level 5. Now, once you have 6,000, you want to come here to the Wayfarer in Sundaraland, the campfire here. You want to come here, and you want to talk to this person here, the Wayfarer, and they will start by giving you a quest, and they'll explain what you need to do. Now, what you want to do is you then want to climb this mountain. You want to climb this mountain behind them. Now, as you keep coming, you'll find the tower. Now, the tower is the Halo Peak. Now, once you go there will be a place for you to put 2 parts. You climb the tower, and there's 2 parts to put an object together. You need to bring 2 parts from 2 different bosses to create this object. One comes from the Bodhi Sea. You want to go to the Bodhi Sea, you want to clear that, you want to beat the big horse boss that we've already talked about, and he will drop half of this item we need. And the other is down here at the Palace of Annals, and it's the big like blacksmith guy. You'll know him if you beat him. You want to go beat that guy and get his item as well. Once you've got those 2 items, you come back to the Halo Peak, you put those items together and it will open the zone you need to get to, and it will take you on this adventure down here. You'll come down there, you'll go through this zone, and here's your boss at the end, the 3-mask boss. So this is the guy we need to fight. And again, similar to before, once you beat him once as part of the campaign, then you go to your Wandering Paths, you go to your campaign challenges, and you would find the 3-mask guy here. And you can see this is where we learn Free Morph. So again, you need to parry the move to learn the ability. And this move is it's like a 5-part kick, and it happens in his second phase, similar to the last thing. So you want to burst through the first phase, and you just want to parry. You just want to parry everything in the second phase, so you can parry the triple 5-piece kick, whatever it is, as many times as possible. You can see it there. Just keep parrying the kick over and over and over again. You'll get 10% every time you parry the full kick. So just keep doing it. You might have to fight him multiple times. I found I had to fight him a lot more than the horse guy. But once you've done it, you might have to fight him again the final time. I got to 100%. I still didn't have it. I had to beat him one more time after 100%, and then I got it. This sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like a lot of effort. It's so worth it. It's so strong. It throws enemies in the air. It destroys people in PvP. It's incredible. So I definitely take the time to get this one. Now, in a close second place for the best single target ability is Wolf-like Frenzy. Now, what this does is it does a massive amount of single target damage, but it also knocks the enemy down and then just puts so much pressure on them, they just can't get out of it. So I use this on like bosses all the time. Wolf-like Frenzy is really easy to get. Once you're in the second zone, you want to come to the town. So if we zoom out, if you come to the town in the second zone, you've got this big town here. You want to go to the right, the east side. And there's this thing here, exploration event, you'll see, and it is said the entrance to the Ghostlight Market is hidden. This is where you start a little thing to get into the Ghostlight Market. It's very easy. Go here, do this, get into the Ghostlight Market, and it is basically this thing here. It's like an underground market. Now what you do is, as you come into the market here, turn around, and there is like some rocks here, and I'll show the path. Go up on these, jump on this little thing here, climb the rocks, and go across the rocks until you find the little cave hole at the top. Go through here, run down. It's really close. It's like as soon as you get to like the pillars, there'll be a chest. Click the chest and you're good to go. As long as you have the town unlocked, you can get this really easy. And like I say, bosses, single target, PvP, I can't see any reason not to use this. It's strong, it's powerful, and it stuns. Okay, next up is a defensive that is incredible for bosses. You can use it in PvP too, but it's amazing in bosses because it has an element that works with a team. So when you're fighting the 5-man bosses, the 10-man bosses, Golden Body is amazing. It's this ability here. You just pop the big bell and you get the big Golden Body buff. Now this is a shield that absorbs HP damage and gain interruption resistance and damage reduction. You upgrade that. If you break through to the next levels, you also get, when a shield expires on you, you heal. And then when you get the final breakthrough, this Golden Bell damage reduction will extend to your team. Additionally, just having people with this makes those fights so much easier. And the best thing is this is very easy to get. So once you've unlocked the second zone, you want to go to the city again. So if you go to the city and you go to the kind of the middle of the city, on the right side, there's a landmark you can teleport to called Kaoman Avenue. You want to go to that and just come to the west of that. And you'll see there's this little marker here. You can go there and there's a monk practicing their abilities in this garden. You go up, and you will see them on the map with the little icon. You see the little bag icon above their head. That means that they have a special item you can take. So you can inspect them with V, and you can see they have the item. Use Celestial Seas, and you can just grab that straight off them, and you just have the ability. It's as easy as that. So that's it for this video. 3 really good ones for AoE and exploration, and 3 really good ones for bossing and PvP. That does not mean there are not others that are really good. There are really good ones out there. There's some really easy ones to get that are really useful, and there's some ones that are really hard to get that are used in certain niche situations. So definitely don't disregard this as there are, the others aren't good. There are loads of fantastic ones. Go and get them all and try them and see which one you like yourself. But if you just want to grab 3 really powerful ones for those situations, hopefully this helps. If you found this useful, do consider subscribing to the channel. And let me know down in the comments if you have a personal favorite that you use all the time. Let other people know about it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.